Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So today let's have a look at Bishamonten, and then we will be doing the totally free party run. And what that means is 3 extreme drop monsters and 1 impossible drop monster. And then to talk about the team that I'm using, first we're bringing a Jiraiya Evolution, and then he is important, and then his evolution form is important, because he's the only extreme drop monster with an attack high enough to one-punch these anti-pierce guys. Not even the Ascension version can do that, so that's why I recommend the evolution. Next I'm using a Giga Mantis evolution, and he is a pierce null damage wall. And then, yeah, you want a good mix of bounces and pierces for this mission. And yeah, he also is, he's got the attack high enough to one-punch the anti-bounce guys. So he's pretty great. Next, the one impossible monster I'm using is Kushinada, and she is another bounce. However, she does not have an attack high enough to one-punch these anti-pierce guys. So that means she will have to rely on either hitting the guys twice, at least twice, or hitting them once and then hoping for bump combos to take them out. If I had a Hatcher monster, I could raise her attack with a certain kin strength Ableberry, but I don't have that option here, so we'll find other ways to work around that. And then finally I'm using, I forget his name, Rotbone Willie, and he is another Pierce null damage wall, and he was a limited time character from the Halloween event this year. If you do not have him, you can certainly feel free to use 2 of Giga Mantis, if you did not have other Hatcher monsters. And yeah, his bump combo and strike shot are not terrific for this mission, but overall he has better stats than Giga Mantis, so he has an advantage there. Okay, so there are no hearts on this mission, so we need to rely on the healing walls to keep our HP up. And then, yeah, as we saw in that the last turn of that last stage, we had the enemy above us, but we went down instead. We took the long way around, went down, got some healing, and then we took down the guy. And that was good to get some healing in for us. Okay. And then for this stage, I like to use the Pierce monsters to get rid of the anti-bounce guys down there. And then on the next turn, use a bounce monster to take out the zombie. But the bump combos were strong enough, especially Jiraiya's bump combo, to take down the zombie in the same turn, so that turned out pretty well. And then, this is very important, but for this next stage we do not want to start with Kushinada, we want to start with Jiraiya. And that's because there are a lot of anti-pierce monsters around, and Kushinada will not be able to take them out in one hit. Jiraiya will, which is why it's ideal to start with him instead. And yeah, there's no sound for this recording. I forgot to change that setting, so bear with me. Alrighty, and then the anti-pierce guys, they revive every 4 turns. So if we set it up right, they'll appear every turn on Jiraiya's turn. So that would be ideal. But yeah, those 3 turns in between, we just use them to do damage to the mini-boss Kenshin here. And then, let's see what we do here. Yeah, because the extreme drop monsters do not do a whole lot of damage themselves, we're going to rely mostly on direct attacks into the boss's weak point, and Kushinada's bump combo. But yeah, first priority is of course always to get rid of the anti-bounce and anti-pierce guys, so we'll do that first. And then what that does is that it opens up the field, so we have more movement, more chance for movement, so that we can do more damage to the boss and get more healing. Okay, so here we took a lot of damage, so we would like to get a lot of healing in, while also doing damage to the boss. Okay, pretty good. And then here I'm going to use Rotbone Willie's strike shot. It's a tackle strike shot. And in most situations, it's not going to be good to use. And as we shall see, I should have saved it for later, but for the most part, we'll just be using him for the direct attacks, and then, yeah, his high attack stat. Okay, here's the first mini-boss stage. So again, we'll just take down the little guys so that we have more space to work and then do damage to the boss. Thankfully, Giga Mantis is in good position that he can take out all of the anti-bounce guys in one go. And then, yeah, when we're going through a number of anti-bounce guys in one turn, we want to make sure that we're on a path that will have us go through only one time through the anti-bounce guys, so that we can keep our speed up high enough to do enough damage to everybody. Okay, so now we have a lot of free area, or free space to move, so I used a rot bone there to get a lot of plasma into the boss. And we'll try to do that again with Jiraiya. Okay, pretty decent damage there. And then also, since the healing walls are all in the corner, if we do kind of angles that are pretty big, then we can get lots of hits on the healing wall, so that turns out pretty good. Okay, and here's the last zombie loop of the mission. So the first turn we'll try to take down the zombie on the lower right, and then the second turn we'll try to take down the zombie on the upper left. And then here, if I had saved Rotbone's... that can't be his name. The other character's name is Rotbone. Willy. We'll just call him Willy. If we had saved Willy's strike shot, we might have been able to take down the zombie there in one turn, in that same turn. And that would have ended the zombie loop. However, I did not have that foresight. So instead, I'm just going to rely on Giga Mantis' meteor strike shot. And then try to hit both zombies, and then so take them out. Alright, so we'll do that here. We'll curve around the anti-pierce guys and then get both of the zombies. So, alright, that worked out well. Okay, we're a little bit low on hit points, so we will try to hit those healing walls and then also hit the anti-pierce guys. Okay, that turned out pretty well. Alright, so first boss stage, and then let's try to get rid of the two anti-bounce guys in one turn. And so here too, we'll try to pick a line where we only go through Bishamonten once in order to kind of cut down on the speed down that we get. And then with the bounce characters, getting the anti-pierce guys in one hit is pretty difficult. So I would just focus on getting one. Okay. We can't get rid of the little guy with the Giga Mantis, so we'll focus on doing direct damage to the boss. And then here with Kushinada, we'll get rid of the anti-pierce guy. And this is important to do quickly because they have a, not really an ultimate attack, but a high damage attack, which comes out after a few turns. Okay, so now all the little guys are gone. We're going to, again, take the long way around, get some healing in, and then do some damage to the boss. And yeah, the key to this stage is a balance between healing yourself and doing damage to the boss. Okay, good damage there. And we took a lot of damage. But Giga Mantis is not in great position to do healing, so we'll focus on doing damage to the boss. Okay, so here we have a good chance to do both. So again, we'll take the long way around, we'll go up a little bit, and then we'll come down, and then we'll do damage to the boss. Alright, so that turned out pretty well. Okay, second boss stage, third boss stage. We will again take down the little guys. Maybe it is the second boss stage, whatever it is. So we'll take down the little guys, and then again free up that space so that we can get more healing in, and then do more damage to the boss. Okay, I saw a good chance to grab the sword and then also go through the boss's weak point, so we'll do that. Nice damage. And then here I was debating doing an up and down to do damage in the weak point and get some healing in. But I thought I'd go a more kind of extreme angle. And that was very lucky, but that turned out really well. And then here too, what I should have done again is to take the long way around, get some more up and down in the healing wall. But it turned out alright, so. Okay, and this should do it. Excellent. Okay, and the next is the final boss stage. So same plan as before. We'll use our characters to get rid of the little guys, but there is a Bishamonten does have a white blast coming up. So the first 3-4 turns we want to actually stay away from Bishamonten to avoid that blast. So I'll use a Kushinada here to get rid of the anti-pierce guys. And as we can see, she does not take them down in one hit, but thankfully we had either multiple hits or bump combos to get rid of them. Alright, I tried to do the perfect horizontal shot to keep Willy away from the white blast. But we still ate it, so whatever. And then here, we'll do a very conservative angle with Jiraiya, since that anti-bounce guy will get in the way. And then with the next turn, we'll get rid of the guy with Giga Mantis. And then finally, that'll set us up for a completely open space to use Kushinada's strike shot. Okay, pretty good. And then for here, I like to do kind of a 45-degree angle just to get everybody to move in a circle around the boss, so that I can get lots of plasma in there. And that'll do it. Alrighty, so that was my totally free run of Bishamonten. And again, if you do not have Willy there, you can use 2 of Giga Mantis, and that would still be very, very good. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Take care.